Hey buds, today I want to discuss PvP in Diablo 4 and give my thoughts on it in its current iteration. So to start things off, Fields of Hatred is an open world PvP set of zones that's built into the world of Sanctuary. Within these regions, you'll find events, roaming packs of demons and monsters, a boss, and altar points. The objective within these zones is to collect shards of hatred, which when brought to altars can be extracted and converted into red dust. Red dust is the currency you can use to buy mounts, armor, gear, and boons to use within the Fields of Hatred. Collecting the shards is just one piece of the puzzle, because actually extracting with them is quite the task. When you go to extract, the region notifies other players of your presence, and it often elicits a reaction in the form of PvP from them. If the player kills you, they'll claim the shards to themselves, and they can extract in your place. Simply put, the Fields of Hatred is an open world battleground with PvP and PvE objectives thrown into the mix. The mode is currently not balanced in the slightest, and players have massive level gaps within the region. On top of this, there's no scaling of any kind within the zones, so people really feel those level differences to the next level. The experience when on equal footing is enjoyable, and it's fast-paced. It really does feel like it has good potential. But this is marred by the fact that you often just get stomped by someone who's 10 plus levels ahead of you with vastly stronger gear. Not to mention some classes, such as the Necro, have absolutely broken abilities like the Bone Spear, which even at an equal level can still one-shot you. I would say the overall experience is enjoyable, but it still does need a lot of work to flourish into something better. Blizzard really needs to implement some changes to make the experience more enjoyable for players. I would like to see normalization within the PvP zones where people's health and damage profiles would be reined in, such that you can actually have fair and competitive fights between one another. There's no reason why they should leave it at a level 100 can one-shot a level 50. It's a very one-sided fun, and it's not conducive to building a community around it. I also think they should expand the potential for PvP in this game in general. With how big this game is and how hungry arena-based WoW players are, I know that a lot of us want a solid experience in this game, and if they introduced arenas and battlegrounds, they would have it. People have been dreaming of a day when they can get that WoW PvP arena experience outside of the game with the sub. Diablo 4 can be that game and experience. It does have that potential. I would say the abilities are fun to press, everything feels good to path in terms of your build and gearing, and the atmosphere and fluidity is always there. Everything's lining up to make the experience a great one, but it's just missing that crucial balance factor right now. And I know they said that they're not too worried about balancing in the start, but I do hope that they change their tune about that as the days come forward and we get our first season. Because things are just way out of whack right now, and it will be a turn-off for a lot of players in its current state. And that's a shame, because overall, the idea of open world PvP in this game is something that I get very excited about. I hope in future they're going to normalize the values, tone down abilities a bit, and bring in some balance to the game. So that concludes my thoughts, at least for now. It can change in the future as things develop further. I'm definitely excited to see where things will go, and I hope that they do give us some level of normalization of the zones, whether that be, level cap ranges, or just kind of bringing in health values and damage extremes so that it reins in these one-shots a little bit and makes the experience a little more skillful and varied. But that's just what I think, You guys may have a different opinion. Maybe you're into the D2 style and you just want to pop people real quick. I don't know. So give me your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe if you like the content. Cheers, boys.